Final topic in today's episode is Brandon Staley has led the Chargers to the playoffs.
Yeah.
It actually happened. At one point, this team was looking like they were going to get a top 5 pick in next year's draft, man.
Yeah.
It was looking really bad. However, they got it together. They're getting healthy at the right time. And man, Justin Herbert, he's just so triumphant.
Yeah.
But Coach Brandon Staley, a lot of people are very suspect on him, including myself. Do you think he has what it takes to lead this team to the promised land, especially in this year's playoffs?
The thing about the Chargers, and even like the coach, and they have, I believe they have the ability. It's just, and even with the coaching, it's just something always happens. Like, they have the talent. Like I said, I believe the coaches, put them in the right position for a lot of the times. I don't think they would get as far as they do without that. I don't believe in them as a Super Bowl contender, I guess, this year. But I also didn't see them making the playoffs either. So I believe that, they'll get their playoff, feet wet. And I think they'll do okay, but I don't think they can beat like the Chiefs or the Bills or those teams. I don't think that they're on that level yet.
Yeah, they're definitely climbing. And, on paper, healthy on paper, mind you, dude, can they be stopped? I don't know. You know what I mean? We're talking a top 3 team, and Khalil Mack, Bosa. I mean, just all of the names are amazing, right? I would say JC Jackson, but he was cut this week. So
he was cut.
He was cut, man. He's gone, man. I was like, wow, did not see that happening.
No. And he's from where? He's from Southwest Florida as well.
Oh man,
did they give him like a big payday?
Big payday, but I don't know what's going to happen. They're probably have to pay him a certain amount, but yeah, he had some discrepancy happen at his home, and I don't know all the details, so can't speak too much on it. But yeah, he gone. It must have been something, but yeah, he's gone from there. But I remember when Coach Staley got hired. He got hired the same time as the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, and it was just like 2 babyface coaches, and we were saying the same thing about the Eagles coach. I don't think he can hack it. I don't think he's going to get the job done. And then boom, now, they're at the front of the NFL, man. They're a top 4 NFL team, at least, the Eagles. Yeah. I feel like Staley just, he's we're talking year 2 now of him being the coach for the Chargers. And I think a lot of the frustration got pinned on him in certain game time situations where it was a close game, but more so the injuries.
Yeah.
And I would say though you can't control what happens out there, there's a lot you can do as a coach and making sure your team is stretching and doing all the things that they're supposed to take and do.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can do everything right and everything wrong could still take and happen, right? So
that is true.
All these Bosa's has a history of injuries. Khalil Mack, history of injuries. Austin Eckler, he's played for my division in college, man. He has a history of injuries, right? So we have this, and it's like, he's getting the blame for certain things I don't think that he should get the blame for.
Yeah.
But then also as well, I think there's some growth to be had there, man. I think this is a 1-win team in the playoffs, at least. I think.
Yeah, I would say that. I would say they're definitely a 1-win team. Like I said, there's a lot of teams and it's not even a lot of great teams in the league this year. But like I said, when it comes to like the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills, I don't think that they can beat any one of those teams. If it's like one game to the do or die, I don't think that they can do it.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting, man. And I love Bolts fans, man. Shoot, I used to live in San Diego back when they were in Qualcomm Stadium, and want them to do well immensely. But it's gonna be interesting. We'll see. I think this team is still like a draft away, like one solid draft away. But
I would say next year, if they can keep everyone together, which is very difficult, I believe that they can actually compete. And like I said, I mean, you never know, because they can, do what the Giants did. No one seen the Giants coming. They kind of just snuck their way into the playoffs. And I know as a Cowboys fan, I didn't see the Giants coming. That was the last team I seen coming, and they just kind of put it together. So
yeah,
you never know. The Chargers can pull off something like that.
Thanks for watching another episode of the Touchdown with Doug Smith, where I cover all 32 NFL teams plus NFL exclusive interviews. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for the alerts,
comment below, and we'll catch you next time on the Touchdown with Doug Smith.